So after the first success of the first Budokai Tenkaichi game, 1 year later, the next installment in the series was none other than Dragonball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And I absolutely love this game. From the intro to the entire soundtrack to the gameplay, everything about this game was great in my opinion. You know a game soundtrack is good when it gets thrown into another game years after this in the form of Dragonball Raging Blast 2, which is another game we'll talk about another time. What's up YouTube, this is your boy AC and welcome back to the channel where we do just about any and everything. So let's gear up, hop in our Capsule Corp Time Machines and go back to 2006 and let's take a look back at the greatness that is Dragonball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. The modes of play we have here are Dragon Adventure, Ultimate Battle Z, Dragon Tournament, Dueling, Ultimate Training, Evolution Z, Item Shop, Data Center, and Options. The roster here is expanded on a decent amount, sitting at a comfortable 73 playable fighters, 129 if you want to count transformations. There were a couple more arenas added in the form of Destroy Planet Namek, Glacier, Ruined Earth, and more. This now gives us 16 arenas to throw down in, and you now have the decision to turn destructive environments on or off. But why would you do that? This is a DBZ game, like, it just won't make sense at all. The gameplay is basically the same from the last game, but with some minor updates and tweaks to make the game feel just as much smoother and as a whole better compared to the first game. You can also now transform on the fly, unlike the first game where you had to pick the transformation you wanted to play as for that fight. I can't put my finger on it exactly it is that makes this gameplay with this specific game so fun, but it is an absolute blast. Now, Dragon Adventure mode is this game's story mode. Now, if you know Dragon Ball and their story modes, it's always just a retelling of the anime every time. But this time around, they put more effort into the cutscenes and it shows. Now, of course, this could be considered bad by today's standards, but in 2006, this was amazing to see. You can tell the developers were trying to give you the best Dragon Ball experience possible. We still have what if stories, but this time there were only 3 of them, considering Budokai Tenkaichi 1 had at least 5 of them. But nonetheless, what if stories are always cool to me. It's great to get a visual representation of what could have been. We still have the movie and GT sagas as well, but this time around you don't actually just load into a fight. You actually get to fly around the map to your fight or do little extras they have, like fights to level up the character you're using at that time, and find the Dragon Balls to summon Shenron. Hell, you can even access the item shop from here if you really wanted to. There's enough here to keep you busy for a few hours. The story is still fun to play even if you know the entire story already. Ultimate Battle Z is a new mode and it has a Mortal Kombat style to it. It's basically like Mortal Kombat Living Towers mode from MKX on forward, meaning you have a selection of towers you can play, and depending on the tower there will be different battle conditions added to it. Like a survival battle, meaning you can't lose a single fight in the ladder or else you'll lose. Then we have tag matches or 1 versus 2. This mode is a lot of fun and has a great amount of difficulty to it. If you ever ignored this mode back in the day or even now, you are a fool. Go play Ultimate Battle Z. World Tournament mode is the same as the last time, except this time Cell Games is not a difficulty setting anymore. It has its own place with the actual World Tournament right next to the new World Martial Arts Big Tournament. Now, the Big Tournament is nothing special. You just earn a lot more money on this one compared to the other options. World Tournament is, in my opinion, is only fun to play when you have friends. Now, I know I didn't talk about the dueling mode in the first video, but that game was all standard one-on-one battle. Budokai Tenkaichi 2, however, brings tag battle and free battle to the table. Tag battle is your standard 2 versus 2 battle, and now you have the option to tag your partner in or out of the fight. Free battle is where you can go wild. You can create whatever type of match you want. Do you want to do a 1v5? Go ahead. Or how about want to have all 4 versions of Majin Buu go against all the versions of Vegeta? Do it. Or how would you like to just recreate fights from the anime and give it a different result? You can do that as well. Free battle is definitely where me and my friends spend most of our time, and even in solo, it's fun to just come up with dream matches and play them out. Now, Ultimate Training is literally the same as the last game, so there's not much to say there. Same goes for Evolution Z. Now, Item Shop, this was a new mode for this game, but it's pretty simplistic. It's nothing much to it. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an item shop. It's where you can buy Z items for your characters, but you can also buy the Dragon Radar to find the Dragon Balls in story mode. So that's all it is. It's nothing. But now our last mode here that we have is the data center. Now the data center Now the data center is something I didn't use at all growing up, but basically if you put in a password / cheat code, however you wanted to look at it, and it will grant you an overpowered version of a character on a playable roster. But if you want to find these passwords, you just gotta look on the internet for the characters you're specifically looking for. Overall, this installment was a great addition, and it was an improvement on everything that was wrong with the first game. Not to say that the first one was bad, because it's not, but in comparison, why would you ever want to pick up the first game ever again? Tenkaichi 2 is still a great game to play, but somehow, some way, we got an even better game that in my opinion still can't be topped even in 2022. So without further ado, this has been your boy AC. Thank you for stopping by at the headquarters. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends, family, cats, dogs, aliens, and share this with Vegeta. Maybe he'll notice me for once. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this has been your boy AC, and I'm out of here. Peace.